Did you
So
sleep in a
we
barn
won't be
or
killing
what?
him.
You have a kind master. Eh,
I
Matt?
can wash myself, but you can't wash the ugly off your face.
My word.
Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znaimor in Moravia. Lovely country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are broad, all right. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
You're related to the Semines, if I understood right.
Aye. I wouldn't e'er be here otherwise. My great-grandmother married young Lord Samine's great-uncle. It's not every day that your, first cousin, once removed, gets married.
Twice removed, but that doesn't matter.
Ah, who cares? There'll be a good old shindig, that's all that counts.
You're a long way from Moravia. You must hold Lord Semine in high esteem.
My pa holds all his kin in high esteem, so he sends us all over the place. But we didn't have all far to go. We were at a wedding in Rottenburg last week, a wee bit from Yihlava. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at Koschenberg, and another wedding in Dalchin. Then a friendly visit to our kin, the Shellbergs in Coolberg. That's all I mind. I haven't been home for 6 months, and I dinna care.
Why don't you want another fight?
Why would I want a stramash? I'm nae man of violence. Tradition has been honoured already.
Is it your custom to beat up envoys who come to the courtyard?
Envoy or no, when a new bloke turns up and gives us a queer look, he gets a clout in the gob. That's fair, isn't it?
Well, no. It's not a custom where I'm from.
See? I learnt you something about Moravian ways. What the? Why did you do that?
A brawl!
Leave me alone! Good. And don't do it again.
Good doggy, good boy.
Don't get ideas. I wasn't...
Cheeky little punch to the back of the head. Never hurt anybody. Damn, I still haven't read those skill books. Oh yes, can't repair anything anymore for no reason. I wonder if they were so damaged before that I could repair them only up to a certain point. Maybe that was what happened.
sleep in a barn or what? Looking like that.
Apparently I need to wash. Where's the stable fella? There he is. No, don't want to
How can I help
trade.
you, sir?
Wash
I'd like my
horse.
horse.
I'll get right. Coin up front.
What if I offered
Haggle.
you this? It's just a horse. Is this enough?
More. That works.
Here you go then.
Now then. All finished. Those hooves gave me a hard time.
Can't swim.
Okay, we're all clean. Guess I'm doing this.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
Do you know how long we've been waiting here, lad?
My apologies, sir. It won't happen again.
I hope not. And make sure you stick close too. No exploring.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it?
Troskowitz, uh-oh. I'm not allowed to go there.
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
With all due respect, sir, I wouldn't want to offend your relatives.
Don't worry, they're my wife's relatives. I see what you're getting at. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
Wasn't
You'd
that
have to
Sir
get up
Jan
early to catch
Semin
them
who
sober.
came and
But they
broke up
wasn't
the
that
fight?
drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
We're going to end up going to Troskowitz, and I'm going to get in prison, and the whole quest is going to break. Isn't that guy going to explain something to me? Gave him a wide berth.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honourable fight. So you
Okay,
better
it was
act
Captain Gnarly that
accordingly.
broke up the brawl.
Hold on a mo. I'll give you some gear.
I thought
for
that
it.
was Samin.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
The quill is mightier than the sword?
I believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Well, that's nice, son. Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write a sonnet about it. Or maybe you try and tickle him to death.
But what I meant was... Well,
What do I care? Just save the wise arsery for someone with the stomach for it. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Is this a piece of shit compared to my sword? Yes.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Curver, I'm wounded. Oh, no, you don't.
Piece of shit!
Come here. I want to tell you something.
Yes.
What do you say, son?
I didn't even work up a sweat.
Climb off your high horse, sonny. You might have won, but you ought to show a bit of respect.
Oh, leave him be, Gnarly. He's young. He'll figure it out on his own in time.
Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Interesting. What are we doing now, guys?
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping a dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Let's keep going past this town, shall we? We'd go right inside it.
My, what a beautiful horse.
You're the one we're after here. Surrender! And don't try to get away.
What
What the hell are you doing? Try and have it your way then! I'll beat you into submission! You wanna try me?
Punishment by the blade, my favorite.
I'm just gonna stand there and watch.
Come on then, you should have yielded. Now we'll display your weapons on the pillory. I give up.
There's no point in resisting. You will be justly punished for everything you've done. For...
Shame on you.
Come now. I hope you don't think I'm some kind of street brawler. Me, of all people. Such behaviour is beneath me.
What are you trying to pull on me? You'll pay for that.
That madman.
To hell with you. Do it! Go!
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Don't know if that means I'm bleeding or not. Just try applying this and see. Nope.
Come here.
Guess I'll do something else.
I should go back. Otherwise Lord Semine and the captain will leave me behind.
Well, we don't really have many options, do we? So another quest that I get locked out of.
I should go back. Otherwise Lord Semine and the captain will leave me behind.
Well, I'm back to being able to repair them all for whatever reason. It's not like they're in horrible shape. Like my theory was that they might have been in really horrible shape before, but they're not. They left without me.
Quick! Go! 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 Gah! Quick! Gah! Gah! Quick!
Kill this noble.
Pull that dog back!
Guess I can steal this horse and sell it. May as well. The horse died? Interesting. Must have bled out. Because I slashed it.
Die!
I've come up here so many times now.
Here you go. Take it.
Always welcome here, noble sir.
I'm trying to get strings for a loop, and I hear you know all about that.
I do, but it ain't so straightforward. You have to sacrifice an animal for that.
You mean an altar? Candles, mysterious chanting and stuff?
Nah, nothing like that. You just have to get a sheep, find the thinnest gut, and weave strings from it. You can eat the rest.
I don't know how to gut animals.
Well, you're just gonna have to learn. Run along to the woods and bag a deer or a few hares, eh? You won't get much of any use out of them at first, but after a bit of practice, you'll get there.
And meanwhile, I'll clear half your forest of game.
You'd have your work cut out, lad. But if you'd rather, you can always buy those guts from a butcher.
Isn't there any other way?
Look, lad, I told you what you wanted to know. I'll make lutestrings for you if you bring me the sheep gut.
What did you say I need for the strings?
Guts, you giblet. Kill a sheep, open it up, gut it. Easy as pie. Farewell, my friend. Take care and good night.
Well, I guess I can go kill a sheep. Wonder where there are some sheep. necessarily nearby. Maybe here.
Go! Ka! Go! Quick! Quick! Go! Ka!
Oh, I think I heard a sheep. Well, it might have been a moo. Nope, it's a ba. Oh. I think I actually need a perk to be able to take its guts. The hell would that be under? That one. The only issue is this guy's not gonna like what we do.
You silly doggy.
Well, that was easy. Hopefully that guy doesn't know who did it. So I do not want more crime thingies.
Go! Ka! What a view!
So nice.
Whoa!
I wonder if this guy's gonna know that it's stolen. Or is he gonna care? He may do. He doesn't like poachers, and I've just poached.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
I've got that sheep gut for you.
I hope you killed the poor creature before you pulled it out of its rectum. Or did you chicken out and buy it somewhere? Not that I care.
Oh,
Wait
okay,
here a
you don't
while
care.
and I'll make them strings for you.
That's it? Thanks.
Farewell, good sir.
Not sure how much eating from the pot refills your nutrition, and I don't want to overdo it. Oh, I'll smoke that meat that I just picked up.
Never-ending. Christ above.
It'll go bad on
Paul's been rather quiet lately.
Still busy here.
The word is buck.
I got those strings for you.
Ah, how the hills shall ring out in gladness to their glorious sound.
We'll fix the loot and head off for Kuttenberg, fame and fortune. All praise to you, friend.
Right. I hope that's all you need.
If only, Henry, old pal. It's just there's still one little fuck-up. Friend, we have a problem. The innkeeper doesn't want us to leave. Says Kuttenberg isn't the place for us.
Can you imagine? He who never set foot outside his village wants to block 2 free souls in their path to fame.
And fortune.
And recognition.
And under the skirts of town maidens.
Beast. In short, dear friend, you must have a word with him. You're worldly wise. He's sure to listen more to you than to us.
Hang on. How can the innkeeper keep you from going anywhere?
Well, you know, he's incapable of grasping that the artistic soul needs to fly as free as a bird.
Aye, he's an
Ignoramus.
Besides, we owe him a bit of coin.
He lets you two drink on credit? How so?
Because he's a damn crook.
He knows we can't pay back our debt outright, but he counts every wretched sip we take and adds it to the burden we have to shoulder.
Well, why don't you just up and run for it?
And sully our honor? Never.
And also, the innkeeper would tell the bailiff and he'd come looking for us. We don't want to end up in the stocks.
Why do I have to be the one to solve it for you?
Because we don't have time. We have to concentrate on composing our songs, creating art. Art!
Believe me, friend, once we get to Kuttenberg and make a shitload of coin, we'll pay you back double.
Tell you what, tenfold.
Well, why don't you pay him back then?
That's just it. We'd love to. We could always scrape together a few groschen.
But it's not coin he's after. He wants us to work off our debt.
I'll have a word with him, and we'll see what happens.
That's the spirit.
Let's drink to that!
I'll be right there.
We're closing. No more beer. I'm closing up.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you like to...
Fuck that.
I actually don't.
A pile of fucking horseshit!
That's a bit much.
Well,
Let's have a drink, shall we? To quiet our spirits.
I hear Michael and George have run up a small debt with you.
A small debt? They owe me a whole heap of work, my friend. A month ago, I told them to dig a hole for shit behind the barn, and I'm still waiting. There's a privy there, but now it's full. The shit has nowhere to go but downhill. It's flowing down to the bathhouse. The other day, they promised that if I poured them a drink, they'd haul sacks of chaff to the barn. They boozed for free all night and swathed down sausages till they were as greasy as a cart axle. But that chaff is still out in the damp and rain.
So, haul some sacks and empty the latrine. And then the debt is paid?
Aye, but I'll bet my boots that even if those two miraculously got off their asses, they'd still manage to rack up another debt in no time.
What is it Michael and George have to do?
They probably
to pay
owe
off
you
their
bare.
debt?
They probably owe you
Haul
him
sacks of
nothing.
chaff to the wagon and empty the overflowing latrine.
Like 30
Once
groschen
that's
or
done,
something.
we'll be quits.
Or 100.
Couldn't someone else do the work instead of Michael and George? They'd just do a shoddy job anyway. You know them.
Well, they'd have to do it again then. I'm telling you. Until the chaff's under cover and the latrine's clean enough to eat out of, them two owe me.
I beg your pardon. I'll have a beer.
Forget about those two fools. You're not responsible for their upbringing. A decent pile of coin could smooth everything over, couldn't it? I'll give you the coin for some hired hand to do the job.
Well, that pile of groschen will have to be mighty big. Cleaning out the privy's going to be a nasty job.
Told you 100 gold.
Do you accept?
You really... Well...
when Clara had enough, they went...
I've squared things with the innkeeper. Your debt's been settled.
Our saviour. We knew you'd support our artistic souls and save our mortal bodies.
May your name live in glory!
Your glory shall be sealed by the song we wrote for you.
Oh my God, what have you done?
Fuck yeah! For you and about you, our hero!
It's a long time to wait.
Definitely not going to.
Here we go.
Those words, right?
Which words?
You know exactly.
I'm just joking. Right, you ready?
Can't tune the strings.
You've got one job. Good? Right.
When it seems you're out of luck,
there's just one man who gives a fuck. A friend who'll never leave you stuck. Now who can that friend be?
Well,
Henry!
Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. Henry, reliable Henry, he gets the job done the best he can. Oh, oh, oh. Watch out, here we go. Oh, oh, I can't hear you in the back. When you want to string your lute and trumpet with your bag drum, who will pull a sheep gut out through the creature's rectum? Oh, Henry, we thank you, Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man! Henry, let's drink to Henry, he gets the job done the best he can. Yeah!
So, how did you like it?
Why did everyone hate
weren't
it?
we fantastic? I tell you, that lute really gave it a punch.
I'd say we were incomparable. Chi la dura la vince. You can't keep a good man down. The world awaits us.
Awaits us with open arms.
Why is this all sticky?
Absolutely great. Amazing. Breathtaking.
Ha ha! I knew it!
If our first song is so successful, just imagine how our next one will be received.
We'll conquer the fucking world!
Dear Enrico, thank you for everything. It's time for us to shake the dust of this God-forsaken place off our feet and seek our fortune in the big wide world.
Kuttenberg, here we come!
New life, here we come.
Now, hold your horses, fellas. What about my reward for everything I've done for you?
We've already paid you back, my friend.
Didn't you hear the ode we wrote about you?
Look, that's all very nice. But what about some coin?
Please, Henry, don't be so base. No gold in the world can match the luster of our velvet voices.
Just wait till that song about you makes the rounds. You'll be so famous you'll have to fend off the women with a pitchfork.
Besides, you've gained the most valuable thing in all the world. Friends.
Farewell, friend. And thanks for everything.
One beer, please.
God be with you.
Same to you.
There you go.
Greetings. What do you want?
God be with you.
Greetings.
The Lord be with you.
Would you like to...
What game would you
I actually don't...
I want to play, just not for 3 groschen.
God, what's... Praise the Lord.
Good to see you.
All right, now what?
Hey, where's that beer?
Here you go.
Good day.
Take it.
What's the hold-up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain? I'll drink to that!
Why does this place want to fucking imprison me? The hell did I do here? That's right. That's how you deal with a dog.
I'm at your service, sir. You silly doggy.
Good evening. I'll have a look at the... Word about the... What would you say?
We're near. Aye. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here.
You were sent by Vostatek?
Yes. He hired me to find and catch poachers in his forests. That job's done, so he sent me to you. He said there's something I could help you with. He was talking about some ghost?
Nice. You might actually be useful then. What's your name?
Henry.
I'm Varel, the gamekeeper in these parts. But I suppose you know that. The lad who helps me told me a while ago about this ghost you mentioned. But I'll tell you about that after you help me with those bastards infesting my forests. What do you say? Will you do it?
Aye. I just need to know some details.
Sure. Ask away.
How do you know you've got poachers here?
The usual. There's been less and less game, and there's always a reason for that. I thought at first it might be them wolves that are rampaging there too, but I found some remains. It's a poacher, all right.
How can you tell?
There were knife cuts on the bones, not marks of wolves' fangs.
Where do these bastards of yours usually hunt?
The first one has been poaching Troskovitz, the graveyard site. Now we've started patrolling there, he's pulled back to Slatigo, somewhere to the east of the graveyard, and we ain't too keen to go there.
Why's that?
The place is cursed. And on top of that, it's swarming with wolves. You know that half-built cottage in Slatigo?
That must be deep in the forest, right?
The previous gamekeeper started building it, but he didn't finish it. He kicked the bucket before he could go on his first round. I've been gamekeeper here since then, and I don't intend to end up like him.
Vostatek was moaning his forests are full of the vermin, but I only looked for 2. How many do you think you've got here?
I have my suspicions about 3 places, and poachers always work alone, so I reckon it's an unholy trinity.
Do you know of anyone near Slatigo who could help me?
Try asking Ignatius. the Troskovitz gravedigger. Maybe he saw someone around there and can point you in the right direction.
Good idea. Right. I reckon that's all I need.
Good luck. Take care.
Ignatius hates us. Who's that girl who was here, Bonnie? Try and trigger someone into trying to arrest me. So I don't know what's going on.
Who is it? Can I help you? A blessed evening to you. Take care, my friend.
Dragon saddle.
Hey! What are you doing here? You're not allowed.
It's worse. It's a lot of money, though. Let's go talk to Ignatius, the gravedigger. Maybe he'll tell us about the saltpeter.
Go!
You were poaching in the noble's forest! Don't move a muck.
I mean, I was poaching. Guess you shouldn't have bothered me, huh? I mean, it seems that way. We'll wake Ignatius up. If he's asleep.
Whoa!
Normally I'd switch over to my elegant clothes, but I think this time I'm just gonna remain in my armor.
Why don't you go somewhere else?
Have you heard any news?
There's something new every day. Death roams these parts with me following close behind.
Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the pond? Tankard, Conrad.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names. A couple of soldiers that fell there. Where are they buried?
Oh, I remember them. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. All I got was a yellow waffen rock for the effort. Getting them out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away they was from better parts than this here county.
Yeah, you're right. They're a long way from home.
Not to worry. Earth is earth, wherever it is.
Are you and the herb woman related? You both look, well, really old.
We're not related. We both got some years behind us, and we're both unclean in our own ways. That's all we have in common. Different herb women came to me from time to time for hangman's nooses or nails from the gallows. What they do with them is their own business. I'm just a trader. But Bozhena ain't like the others. She's an honest herb woman who only heals with herbs and prayers. Do you know why they chased her out of town?
I don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm not the one who should be telling you, but I'll tell you one thing. There's a place called Limbus Puerorum. Make sure you never send anyone there. Not even by accident. And that's all I'll say on the matter.
I'll keep it in mind. I'm looking for a poacher in this area. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Not a poacher, I'm afraid, but more wolves than you can shake a stick at. It's mighty odd how many of them are wandering around here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was down to some sloppy poaching.
Any idea where I should take a look?
Right behind the cottage, there's a little path lined with boulders leading towards Slatigo. Follow it into the woods and take a look there. The Slatigo forest ain't that thick, so you won't get lost. It's nothing but rocks, really.
Thanks.
Well, God be with you. Well, God be with you.
Okay, then. Could have gone here without his help.
Hey, clear up, you mutt.
Got a problem with my dog?
What do you want? Why don't you get out of here?
I'm starting to get really annoyed by this guy.
About time. Hey, are you right in the head? Sod off with that weapon. Go away with that thing. You want to kill me, you fool? Enough. Leave me be.
We'll see if I let you go or not.
Let me live.
If I were you, I'd forget what I saw, pal. I could get pissed off. And then nobody's safe from my blade.
Hang on. Leave me alone. we'll forget about it. Off the property, off you go. About time.
Have you heard any news?
There's something new every... Well, God be with you. Off the property, off you go. Off the property. What the... I'll kill you, you bastard. I surrender. I surrender.
Is this horse coming to kill me?
Look what I have for you. Search.
Maybe Mutt will find who we're looking for.
That must be the unfinished cottage Varro was talking about.
Wonder why there's a hard to pick lock here. if I find a poacher, I can bring him to Truskowitz. Is there a way to see exactly how much crime I have and like what they want me for? Nobody here.
Is there something here? Search!
Whoa!
Not anything. This might be the stag I attacked. Looks like it is. Poaching while looking for poacher. Gotta love it. Top tier justice. You want some of that meat?
Here you go. Take it.
Eat the deer heart. There we go. I was rolling down there. Lost it. Oh, is that it?
Here, mutt. Could this be the saltpeter pit Crazel's looking for? And I'm supposed to taste it. Cold saltpeter. Not cold. Just raw.
Found the saltpeter pit.
Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Well, I found the saltpeter pit. Well, I can't find a fucking poacher. And I am sick of looking. Oh God. At least tell me I fell out in the right way. Good. Just sleep here. Till I can actually fucking see. Keep finding plenty of evidence of him, but just not him.
This is the poacher's camp for sure. Only there's no one here. And it looks like nobody's been here for quite some time. That's odd. Must have a look around.
Not sure what it wants me to find. So I've found his camp, but there's been no progress. Even though I just spent all that time looking for his camp, I found it, and I'm still not finished looking around for unknown things.
Run!
It looks like the poacher was attacked by wolves in his hideout. He tried to
Oh,
flee,
shit.
but they chased him down. Oh well. I'd better report it to the gamekeeper. I've got some evidence if he wants it.
He wasn't here when I came in. I forgot to take the loot from the wolf. Doesn't seem that I'm wanted here anymore, which is nice. Who's this guy? A friendly villager.
God bless you, sir.
Wash up.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Greetings. Do you need something?
I've got news about that poacher that you sent me to catch.
And? Did you catch him?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how you said this poacher leaves a mess behind?
I know, the weasel. That really makes my blood boil.
Anyway, that's how the wolves sniffed him out. He didn't stand a chance against them. There wasn't much left of him, but I brought at least this as proof.
Show me. A hunting knife. This knife will be no use to him now. But still, no one deserves such a fate. Getting ripped to pieces by wolves. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to grieve over him.
You said something about a ghost. Will you tell me what that's all about?
Hold your horses. All in good time. If you help with another poacher, I'll tell you the whole story about the ghost. Or are you tired of walking through our beautiful forests?
Oh, leave it out. Tell me about the next poacher.
What do you want to know?
What should I do with him? Arrest him and take him to Troskovitz?
If some wild beast doesn't mete out justice first, aye. If he's not willing, force him. But
So
make
kill
sure
this
he's
guy.
not too battered.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh,
There's a
I
lot
see.
of poachers on the rampage here, aren't there? Is there anything different about this one?
This poacher is operating on a big scale.
A big scale?
He's killing so much game that he must be selling it somewhere. It's much more than he could use himself. Only, to prove anything, I'd have to grill all the innkeepers in the area. They wouldn't tell me anything anyway.
Where does this one hunt? Any idea where I should go looking?
A stone's throw from here, in the woods around Samine Pond.
Christ, that's right here under your nose.
I don't like going into them forests, to tell the truth. Even though they're nice and close, there's something not right about them. The game is often frightened. He uses that to his advantage. Miller Kreisel occurred to me. He looks out over that area, so he might know something. Even if he is a bit of a strange one.
Actually, Krazel has people working for him who live even closer. I'll ask them.
Whatever you say.
Thanks. I'll go and find him.
Good luck. It was good to see you, my friend.
Let's go around in the lair. I guess this isn't the lair. Looks the same though, doesn't it? Huh.
You silly doggy.
Kreisel. Miller Kreisel.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. I found it on my own in the end, with no help from anyone.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt.
I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Crazul, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
I'll skip it, thanks. After tasting saltpeter, I think I'll take a break from my work here at the mill.
As you wish, but don't take too long. We need to continue the work we've started, and there's no time to waste.
What do you have for sale? Word about the prop. Do we have a...
Less. Fine.
Let me actually read some of these books now.
You silly doggy.
At your service, sir.
A lot of studying.
You silly doggy.
Where do we sleep here? Upstairs, right?